We got these eggs here that's been sitting in the incubator. Well, a shift too long. We got to see why these guys ain't happy. Ooh, y'all, I'm talking about more frustrated than an incubator full of non-fertile hatching eggs. Let's get these guys pulled over here and see how they like this. We need to stop and take a second and send a shout out to any foster children that may be having to catch this thing. If you're feeling discouraged and defeated, well, just be patient. Your time to shine is coming. Sit on them spots. It'll all work out. It'll all work out. But we're going to get these poor folks just moved over to the Las Vegas holding cell we got over here and such. And we're going to let them grow out even more. Thanks for watching. Well, across the creek, back again with another. And never mind me, guys. Well, I'm just out here in this old creek. Well, like I'm part of the Tanzania tribe, I guess. Trying to get this old chicken water rinsed out good. Been in storage a while. Been a long time since we used it, so as you can tell, it's kind of old. Not much on video tab today. Our plan for the day is, well, we're gonna do some fishing, and then I can't get them shavings off there. They're kind of tough. We're gonna do some fishing, well, and then after that, of course, we're gonna feed them animals and bring them guys back around. Happy Sunday to you who decided to stop in and check this thing out today. And as I told you guys in the last video, well, you can look for an old Cross the Creek episode every Sunday morning. Well, it gives y'all something to watch after you get out of church and all. Well, after you go get your repenting in. But this thing's filled up, guys, and I'll get on explaining to you guys what's next on the list. Well, we're headed over to the next area there, and the reason being is because I told you guys, well, we got to do some fishing, and as all you know watching this thing, well, the fishing, of course, starts with the bait. Let's get a little dog food in this thing, get this thing loaded up. We're looking to maybe land some sunfish and all. Well, that way we can get some rods pitched out and get after this old catfish or two. We're gonna set this trap down in this creek right here. I don't know, maybe 20-30 minutes or so. And very windy, the water's rushing through here quickly, so we may not catch a mother load of bait fish, but if we can get one or two that make good quality bait, well, we stand a chance of getting hooked up. Let's get this guy put together here. We're gonna get this lid here put on top of here, and well, if it'll stay for a second or so, we're gonna balance that right there. And Maria saves me all these old bread ties here. Well, that'll get that guy fastened up. Check back with you here in just a second. All right, guys, you remember I mentioned having a bunch of stuff to do today? Well, first thing it entails is we got to make us an old pig slop bucket. We got these eggs here that's been sitting in the incubator. Well, a shift too long. We got to see why these guys ain't happy. Well, that there say it ain't fertile. Let's try the next one out. Let's check on this. Well, that there, let's get a close-up look at it, guys. That there say more of the same. No breeding done here. And let's check one more. Well, guys, we may have a rooster issue, but as you guys know, here on this homestead, we waste nothing. The reason why I'm cracking these guys in this bucket here is, well, we're gonna make an all shucks hog style slush puppy on this one, guys. Let's get some more eggs. Well, that little guy there looked like, well, he looked like maybe it was a chance he might have been fertile at some point. Well, he is. There he is right there. Them pigs surely enjoy him. Let's crack another one. Same thing, guys. Same thing. I found this old piece of plastic on the ground, and I figured why not use that guy to break these things up. Well, let's test out the other ones. All right, guys, we got those guys all cracked up and such. And, well, the reason why we're not too frustrated when we see an unfolding like this is, well, now it's time to make that old hog slush puppy I was telling you about. Well, we're gonna add some pellet to this thing, and these here are some old shavings and corn and such that the other chickens kind of messed over. And well, hogs eat anything, guys. They like that kind of stuff too. We're gonna add them shavings over here to this side here, and well, we're gonna add some pellet and some dewormer and anything else around the house I think they may like. And I'll let you guys see us feed them guys up. Stay on with us. Well, I've located my dewormer pellet. Now it's time to get that added to that old pig hog slop as well. Well, and of course some chips. Collard Green says she wants chips. As you can see on that right side there, we added little kibbles and bits to it. Well, now time for the second ingredient. Add a little Doritos to the mix. We're gonna add some water to this thing and get it all mixed up. And well, I'm gonna show y'all how them pigs get after it, country style. All right, guys, I got that camera on and I've got that rod tossed right out of the middle there. You see that bob float. And well, I need to apologize to you who's watching this thing because well, the whole time I thought I was recording and I wasn't recording a lick. So a little bit of advice: if you have GoPro, make sure that red light's blinking there. But we only caught one sunfish there. You guys didn't miss anything in the trap. I was hoping to have 8 or 9, but I only caught 1 or 2. I'm giving me some water here because, well, as I promised y'all, we're gonna do some fishing and some hog slopping. And well, I got this old bucket here, and it says, quite frankly, it's ready to be slopped. Y'all, it's time to slop them hogs. I'll check back with y'all when I get in the area. Y'all, this blend here has everything in it. I'm talking about dog food, well, some rotten chickens like that, man. I might use that for catfish bait. And I topped it off with my special, well, everybody's favorite on the channel, Doritos. Let's get these guys poured over here and see how they like this. Well, what y'all think? Y'all think they might want a little more of it? Let's pour it on the pig. Y'all, we got the chicken here. And I've been thinking I'd have got that guy in there and, well, dropped him to the bottom and used him as bait. We're running low on the sunfish, so that would have been a good opportunity, but we'll let them guys enjoy. Let's put a little more. So they're enjoying that, guy. Let's get on off to the next spot. Another big thing we got on our to-do list that we hadn't discussed yet is well, this old green fencing that you guys see here protecting our garden and such. We're gonna take that down. That was temporary fencing from last year. We're gonna use this fencing here, and we're gonna try to create, well, some old transport boxes for our chickens and such. Our garden there is still doing well. Dirt's intact and ready to go, and we've got this fencing row here, and we're gonna get more of a permanent fence up here. We're gonna take some of the temporary stuff down, and well, we're gonna reuse it. You guys know we don't waste nothing here on the homestead. We're gonna get our camera and maybe get that thing propped up where you guys can see kind of what our intentions are with this extra wire we got here.
Good morning and welcome to Copper Creek Homestead today. Today we're putting together some chicken cages. We got to transport a couple of our birds over here to the local livestock auction. So this is what we do. We usually just find materials on the homestead, put it together, and just get flat out and get after it.
So here's what we're making. We're making these old totes and all. And here's the lid that's gonna go on. There's one. That'll be good enough for us to transfer them in one time. And we're gonna take the rest of it down and make a few more. This garden area here is coming in well. Old school egg chicken time, just old school egg chicken time. We're about satisfied with the way they've leveled this off and got this dirt turned over and such. Fertilizer's trizzling well in there. Well, if this lady here will let me talk, I explaining you what's going on here. But we're gonna get these guys moved over. Well, one more spot over here, and we're gonna start preparing on the outside of that white fence there for another garden on that side. Let's get in here and check the eggs and see what we got. That chicken there say collecting eggs nothing. It ain't gonna be no egg collection today. Well, reason being because I'm not done. Woo! She says, does anybody rush you when you sit down trying to take care of your business? Well, we just trying to see if there's any eggs in here this morning. Well, y'all, empty and empty. Well, which means they've been doing some collective sitting in this area here, and she's hogging the breakfast. Somebody got to get this little girl up. She says, try it, I dare you. I double dog dare you. Aunt Annette, are you catching this thing? Well, reason being, well, if you got mine nearby, we might need her to do some singing and scintillating to see if we can get this guy to stand up so we can get the eggs. Woo. On a serious note, Aunt, we sorry we missed you. Maybe next time our schedules kind of line up where we can pull that thing off. Y'all, I didn't bother that hen off that coop there. We've since walked over to feed some of the other chickens here. And since we're here, we need to send a shout out to, well, Wes and Christy Page on this rooster here. We bought this guy as a chick from you guys, and we still have some of the other hens that we purchased as well. And, well, he's doing well. He's doing well. We want to thank you guys for checking out each one of our videos and all. It's good that you guys enjoy watching. It's a good way to keep in touch with all yous. And, well, honestly, we're glad somebody still enjoys watching them. He said he don't enjoy watching y'all, and he ain't subscribing, though, is what he said. The buff orbiters are doing well. They say, well, they getting used to this old cross the creek thing. There he is right there, guys. That's our lone catch. And, well, he's the only guy that's graciously devoted his life to being baked. Let's get this old green sunfish hooked up. All right, guys, so there's the bobber there. And I've had that rod thrown out for over an hour here. You guys are saw Maria and I complete a bunch of chores and all. And, well, I think the fishing's over, guys. I don't think any fish here is even hungry today. I'm gonna reel this thing in. We're gonna get on to the chores. Well, looks like he got my bait anyway. Perfect. We spent a whole lot of time today with that rod casted out, and ain't got our chores done. So although the fishing's over, we're starting to run our errands here. We're picking up eggs here for the incubators. As you guys saw earlier on in the video, I ended up wasting a bunch of my time incubating those other eggs there. And the reason being, well, it's because, just to keep it short and simple, well, Maria took the rooster off the hen, guys. Woo. There's no way you can reproduce without a male. Huh? We're going to get over and feed these guys up. I'm not going to take up too much of y'all's time today. We're going to get these guys fed up and on to the next. Well, you watching this thing, you know what time it is next. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Y'all, let's get these guys fed on up. Woo. Dillinger, you ain't getting no food on the outside of that pen today. You got to get in a pen and pick a pen. You jumping around like a bunny in a briar patch. Woo. Let's get some translated into this old rooster pen here. Woo. You guys heard that right. Rooster pen. All them beautiful guys in there. Well, I had dreams and aspirations of them guys turning out to be beautiful reproducing hens. And well, they started growing combs and wattles. Sure did. Sure did. Gotta feed them anyway, reckon so. Well, let's get on to the next. Ain't gonna hurt nobody to get on down. Well, we gotta get the next area fed up. And, well, as you guys can tell, they're still here and they're only getting bigger. Them roosters right there, we might put them first in the kill cone and second on the chopping block, by God. I don't know. River might enjoy them. And, well, I might take them to the river and fish with them, too. I don't know yet. I ain't decided. If he pecks me again, he ain't gonna have a long life here at all. I can tell you that right off the top. That old blue one right there makes somebody a good old reproducing pull it there. Sure will, sure will. Let me get on to the next area. Well, this old Vegas holding center here is getting more and more interesting. These guys keep showing up, and well, they're uglier and uglier every time they come. These are some of Maria's favorite guys. And well, to be honest, I can't really understand why. Well, my old ag teacher, Mr. Prater, he used to always say, well, some kind of ugly shouldn't just be allowed to reproduce. And that's one right there, that big gray rooster dead on. Ooh. I don't know why Maria keeps bringing these things around here. That's Ugly Senior, and well, there's Miss Ugly. And of course, Ugly Junior, he's got the gold splash in him there. Woo. Alright guys, of course, as always, I appreciate you guys following and watching it this far. But we got one more area we got to feed, and then we gonna hang this thing up. Let's get on over to them pigs. Maria and I still kind of torn between these two pigs here. That old brown one right there, and the male right next to him. Well, I've told her over and over, I want to keep the brown one there. And, well, she's insisted that she wants to keep the black one. And, well, I've kind of taken a liking to that old brown one there. But, this is the last area. Well, I lied to you. I didn't feed them old laying hens, so I tell you what. If you've been up all night and you're looking for a reason to go to bed, I'm going to take you guys over here with me one more time. And we're going to feed these laying hens. And after that, well, I need you to turn the TV off before that old annoying ending anthem comes on and then wake somebody up. Woo. Well, you remember I told you about that old annoying anthem, right? We're going to get in here and feed up this last little area here. And I wanted to remind you guys that I'm feeding these hens up here. Well, you guys already know the journey is the reward. And at this point, I'm sure you already know God don't sleep. But I did want to remind you guys watching this thing. Well, be patient and sit on those spots. We appreciate you guys watching every one of our videos, guys. And we look forward to seeing you guys next Sunday and all. And well, I'm sure you guys remember I mentioned that old annoying anthem. Well, now's your time. You better turn it off right now. Thanks for watching.